G'day guys, just a quick video how to install Canvas on a mobile phone and then how you can use that to help easily submit files to upload to Canvas. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get Canvas onto our phone. So let me just share a screen with you. And hopefully you can see right now up on the screen, on the left-hand side of the screen there is my mobile phone, and on the right-hand side of that screen is our Canvas page for Year 8. So we're just going to start off with the phone. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to go to our App Store, and in our App Store what we are going to search for is we are going to search for Canvas Student. So you can see there, Canvas Student is what we want. So we're going to search for Canvas Student. And what pops up is the Canvas Student, and the one we want there is the top one on the screen there. It's the white box with the red semicircles and red circles in a circular pattern. So I've already downloaded that, so I'm just going to hit open. Once you've downloaded it and you've opened up the app, this is the screen that's going to pop up. And we need to find our school. So we're going to click Find My School, and what we're going to start to do is we're going to start to search for the words Cherrybrook Technology High School. So I'm going to search Cherry. Now this might take a second depending on your Wi-Fi connection, and you can see there I've searched Cherry, and the first, after I've just typed in that word Cherry, the first option that comes up is Cherrybrook Technology High School. So we're going to select Cherrybrook Technology High. Give it a second, it bounces between servers, it takes some time. When you get to this screen, it's going to ask for your email address, phone or Skype. This is where you put your @education email. So I'll put one in there. I'm going to make up a student, pretend a student. Let's go Tony Stark from the Avengers, Iron Man. So we're just going to go Tony Stark, Tony.Stark education.newsouthwales.gov.au. It's very important that you get the education.newsouthwales.gov.au part correct, because that's what links you to our Canvas. Once you've done that, you hit next. This may take a minute to load. You're going to have to sign in again. So what should pop up now is our portal login page. And right now what you would do is you would log in as your name, so our fictitious student again, Tony.Stark. Remember, when you're logging into our portal page, you don't have to put anything after your name. It's not at anything. When you're at this page, it's just Tony.Stark or whatever your login is, and you put your password in. Once you've logged in and you've put your password in, this screen pops up and it asks you, do you want to stay signed in? I would click yes. On your personal device, I would click yes. If you are logging in on a shared computer, a shared phone, a shared iPad, definitely click no. You don't want it to remember your settings. But if this is your own personal device that only you use, click yes. It just limits how often you have to go through this entire process again. So once you've clicked yes, it may take a minute or so once it bounces up and back between the servers, again, depending on how busy the connection is. And then you'll land on your home screen. And it will land on all your individual courses that you're logged into. Here you can see this one here. It's only got a Year 8 course assigned to it. One very important thing, that the functionality and the uses of Canvas on your phone are very different to what is available on your computer screen. They're not, one's got an advantage, one's got a disadvantage. Obviously, the one from your computer where you log into the internet, much more powerful. You can do a lot more things on it. However, there are times, such as submitting work, where having it on your phone may be of use to you. So that's what we're going to look at now. So what I'm going to do is submit a piece of homework via my mobile phone and the Canvas app. So I'm going to open up my app, and here you can see here are all my options, and these are the options that appear. You can see on my screen. You can see announcements, announcements, assignments, assignments, discussions, discussions, marks, marks, people, people, pages, pages, right? It mirrors the options that we have on our desktop. When we click assignments, what it does, it brings up, and here you can see a list of all the assignments that we have owing, or that I have owing, because I haven't submitted anything just yet as my student. This is where you need to double check your mobile phone with the online version of Canvas. So if I was to go to the online learning part of Canvas and go through and look at some of the previous lessons. So I'm going to look at the lesson because it's the first one up here on my assignments, dividing terms homework, dividing terms. Only reason I'm asking you to do this is so that when you upload something, you're uploading the right images to the right homework. And it's not homework. This is work that if you're at school, you would have done in school. So this is classwork, if you want to think about it this way. So in dividing terms, what I should be uploading is exercise 307, all of question 1, question 2, every second letter, so the ACE questions, question 3. So that's what I should be uploading. What I can do, if I was to only use my computer, I can click upload it here, which takes me to this screen. Then I need to click submit assignment, which takes me to this screen here. And then I'd have to go through my computer, find the file, whatever I saved it as, and then upload there. If you're taking images on a phone, that means you've got to take the photo on your phone, send it to the computer, and then from the computer, upload it to Canvas. I'm going to show you how to do that just from the phone straight away, no issues. So if you go back to our phone, and I'm just going to click on the dividing terms homework, here you can see the page comes up. You can see when it's due, the file, we've got to upload files, submission and rubric, that just gives you the marking scale. And it gives you a description. Complete the dividing terms lesson, which we looked at on the desktop, and see this announcement, how to submit. Again, a new video. And then there's this blue bar down here where I can click submit assignment. So I'm going to click submit assignment. And when I click submit assignment, I have 3 options. I can use my camera. I can go to my library, which is your photo library on your phone. Or if you have a file or PDF or notes on your phone, you can then upload something from there. I'm just going to pick the camera option straight away. So I'm going to click on camera. And as you can see, it brings up my camera, and it's pretty blurry, but here we can see there's my camera. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make sure I take a photo and my work as clear as possible. So I'm going to take a photo. And before I say use photo, please check that when you're looking at the photo on your phone, you can see all the questions. They're clear. If you can't get it all in one shot, upload 2 photos, 3 photos, whatever it needs to be. But please make sure I can see the work. I don't want to see blurry photos. I don't want to see photos where people are like, for argument's sake, that image there, I can barely see your work. Please don't upload. Make sure the photo that you upload is nice and clear. So I'm going to retake that photo up here. Now, I do realize when you take photos, yes, there's going to be a shadow on the screen from time to time, depending on where the light is. That's okay, as long as I can still see and read the work. Once I'm happy with the photo I've taken, down the bottom right underneath here, this is just because it's my test student, that's why that's there. There's the use photo. So I'm going to click use photo. And then it brings me to this screen. When I'm at this screen, I can now choose to take another photo. So let's just say I've added some more work, and then, you know, this was exercise, what was it, 307, and then I'm going to go back to my camera. And look, there's some more work because I couldn't fit it all on my page at once. So I'm going to go through and take back, and I'm going to take another photo. And I'm going to use this photo as well. And then you can see now I've got 2 photos. That way I can upload multiple photos so I can cover all my work. Once I'm happy, once I've uploaded all my photos, once I'm sure my photos are visible, I can see everything, I go up to the top here and I just click submit. And what that has now done is there we can go. You get this nice green screen, submitted 8th of May, tells you the time, successfully submitted, winning, win our chicken dinner. And that's all we need to do to submit our classwork. All right, you can see now that I'm in my settings screen, and we just need to check that the file types, what kind of file types we upload. So once you're in your settings, scroll down your settings until you see the camera option. Now, the camera option is buried pretty deep down in your settings. You have to scroll for a little bit. It's one of the bottom settings just before all your other apps start appearing. So music, TV, photos, camera. So I'm going to click on camera. And when camera comes up, there's a few things here. And the main thing we're looking at is this formats. We want to check what formats our photos are in. So if we click formats, we've got two options here. We've got high efficiency and most compatible. What we ask students to do is, if it's an iPhone, now let me stress, this only applies if you have an iPhone or an iPad. This high efficiency image doesn't appear on Samsung's and other modes of phones, other types of phones, sorry. It's only appearing on iPhones or iPads. And sometimes there's a bit of a compatibility issue with, as a teacher, when I go to open up your photo, I can't open it up on certain devices. So what we ask is students change it from high efficiency to most compatible. And when you change it to most compatible, it is now available for us to open up onto any device that teachers use to mark your work on. Cool. I hope that helps explain a little bit in terms of how we can upload files and provide a slightly easier way for students to upload your files. If you have any questions, please use the inbox feature, which is on the left-hand side here on your Canvas page, or it's going to be on the app as well, and send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Apart from that, guys, have a great day, and I will see you at school hopefully very soon.